A true story told about Rabbi Yankel Zucker, a Jerusalem rabbi, used to travel from place to place giving lectures. Once, when traveling overseas, he sat next to a non-Jewish guy on the airplane. When Rabbi Zucker took out his sandwiches, the guy said to him, "Bon appetit." Rabbi Zucker thought he was introducing himself, so he replied, "Yankel Zucker." The stewardess eventually brought the trays of food, and again the guy said, "Bon appetit," and Yankel replied, "Yankel Zucker." Towards the end of the trip, when they brought their final meal, it finally dawned on the rabbi that the word appetit had something to do with food. So this time, Rabbi Zucker said to him, "Bon appetit," to which the guy replied, "Yankel Zucker." It's a comical and cute story. But what's the connection to this week's portion? Well, this week's portion begins with the words Vayishma Yitro. And Yitro and Jethro heard. Jethro, who was Moses' father-in-law, who this week's portion is named after, Yitro, heard everything that had happened to the Jewish people in Egypt. He'd heard about the plagues. He heard about the splitting of the Red Sea. And he decided, I need to see this people for myself. This is a nation of God. This is a nation which God clearly has an interest in. Let me come and join these people. Let me come and see what it's all about for myself. And therefore, Jethro heard, and as a result of what he heard, he came and joined the Jewish people. But what's interesting is that Jethro, to the exclusion of everyone else, heard. Jethro was not the only one in the world that knew what happened. Almost every single person would have been aware of the fact that this nation of 2 million people was able to leave Egypt, the most powerful army of the ancient civilization. The people around the world would have understood that something incredible had happened in Egypt, yet no one else really seemed to care. People seemed to just get on with their lives and carry on doing the same thing despite the news coming from Egypt. Yet Jethro didn't just see this as information. It meant something to him, and he wanted to go and check it out for himself. He was a truth seeker, and he made it his mission and his deal to go and join these Jewish people and get involved. Information alone does not and will not affect us. We can watch the same TV channels, we can listen to the same radio stations, we can read the same news articles, yet it's about how we listen that truly determines whether it's going to make an impact on us. We can read information with our own subjectivity. We can read news articles thinking already what we want it to say, and perhaps thinking that's what it says, or just disregarding it because it doesn't fit with our worldview. Yet if we listen with an open mind, if we listen with nothing else on our mind and just have the ability to let the information come in and not have anything else on our mind when it does come in, then that's the only way, and the only way which we can truly be impacted and truly make changes as a result of new things that we hear. Jethro heard, no one else heard, and the message is information alone doesn't do it. It's the way we listen that truly determines how it's going to make an impact on us. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom and all the very best.